Hey guys, what's good? Nice summer day. It's not really summer, it's kind of cool actually. The sun's got a bite, that's about it. But enough about the weather. Today we're talking about something special. Something I haven't put up on the channel yet, but a lot of people know I've actually got it. Just because I've had it for so long. But it's now become a shed ornament because I just can't find parts for it. This here, the big reveal, it's a TT142 hardtop Corona, and it is the GTTR variant. The GTTR variant means that it's got pretty much electric everything. The only thing it doesn't have is electric dash. It's got manual tacho dash, otherwise it would have come with a digital dash. But electric mirrors, electric windows, bunch of other electric stuff. It's pretty cool. They does share very similar traits to the Celica Supra interior. It's just the type of material that they use, the patterns and that are different. But yeah, this was a Jap import only. They never met compliance in Australia because of the emissions, so they never came here. So this was a private import by a bloke. I actually found this in a front yard sitting on bricks and worked out a deal. I got it for a steal, which was good. Didn't have an engine. My friend managed to find me an engine. The engines are rare as rockin' horse shit. But there's one part that I've been missing all these years. Past 7 years, I haven't been able to do anything with this because I can't find the part. So last night I was laying in bed, had an epiphany that what if I just used another Toyota power steering pump? I don't necessarily need the power steering bracket, like this one doesn't have a power steering bracket, but if I'm using another pump from a different car, it won't fit anyway, so I'd have to make a custom one. And I do know how to weld, so I might go past steel supplies and go pick up myself some plate. Thinking last night, I was like, what other Toyotas would have a similar pump? And because this is a V belt type pump, I started Google searching and I found that there's a few different ones that would work. Ironically, my friend the other day sent me a photo of his old MX-73 Crusader, and you pull it. And he was pretty sad about it, but you know, it's there now, that's it. And when I Google searched, hey, maybe that power steering pump would fit this, it's got a V-band, V-belt style pulley. Did want originality, but if you can't find the part, you have to work with what you got. So I'm going to head down to U-Pull-It. I'm going to grab my toolbox, get myself organised, and head down there and pull it off. And then get some plate on the way back, probably some 5mm or something. And make this bracket up, and then I can finally get on with this build. Anyway, we're going to get our stuff together. Get my toolbox. Probably grab my tripod as well. And my mobile and my wallet as well, because I'm not going to be able to buy parts without that or get entry into U-Pull-It. And yeah. So, gonna head in. Hopefully this power steering pump is still here in the bracket. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay guys, what's good? Here we are at U-Pull-It. Just got into the Crusader. Haven't actually had a look at it yet. It's still got the pump on it, which is awesome. It looks like the reservoir's built into it though, which is a pain. So not sure how I'm going to go about that then. It is the right type, which is good, but this is where it gets complicated, because pretty sure the one that comes on the Coronas doesn't have this attached. So worst comes to worst, I will undo this and see if there's like a thread or something I can plug up the hole with, or something, because I'm pretty sure mine's got an external one. We are here anyway, so I can always have a look around and see what else this place has to offer. There's mainly newer stuff here now anyway. There's lots of Starlets and Corollas and Camrys. This is pretty much one of the oldest cars they have in it at the moment, which is kind of odd. Alright guys, so I've gotten it off. It's got some weird bit there, like O-ring thing that seals it. I did try and slip the high pressure line into it, thinking that it might have been small in the high pressure line. I could have just tapped it, but it's slightly bigger. It only just, like, the whole thread and everything slides in. So I'm thinking if I was able to get like a helicoil or something and run it in there, then I could just run the same like high flow style fitting straight in, or I could find something else on there like an AN fitting, just because it's oil feed anyway from the top. It's not high pressure, so it doesn't really matter too much what I put in it. But yeah, need to put something in it. I will have another hunt around. It does have like an air assisted thing, and that was broken, so I'm going to walk around and I'm going to see if I can find one of those on another car, and then I'll get back to you. Alright guys, so this was the old one. It's got one prong snapped off. Could have fixed it, but a bit of a pain in the ass. So I found one on this A92. It's like a metal updated version, so it's not plastic. Pretty much the same. I looked at the valves, they look pretty well the same, so I've just chucked that on. That should be good. That hole, once again, I might just put some helicoil or something in it. Doesn't matter too much. I mean, it's just low pressure side, as long as it doesn't leak, and that's the main thing. I'll put like some plumber's tape on it or something, and should be good. But it's got the V-belt attachment. I was going to grab the brackets, but I figured that if I'm going to be making my own custom bracket anyway, there's not real much point, because I'm going to have to put a custom plate on and then build off of that. So I just gathered there's no real reason that I should take any of the mounts, because it doesn't exactly fit the 3T. But yeah, anyway, so I'm going to continue looking around. If I find another power steering pump that's like not that type with the reservoir hole on top, and it's just like a standalone type, I'll probably grab that. But for now, that looks like it's going to be the go. So yeah, I'll have a wander and I'll get back to you. So I was wrong, there is indeed older cars here. This KE70 looking worse for wear. Poor old thing. I used to have one a few years back. I do miss mine. I got rid of it because I was like, what's the point in putting it on the road? Because as soon as I put it on the road, it'll get defected and it'll end up here. So I was like, stuff it. Yeah, anyway, and I've spotted a familiar car. It's really sad. A friend of mine had this for a fair while. He had some big plans, and then he had a little accident. Oh, this is bent up. sucks so much. I love this car. It's just a shame that she's ended up here. You can't really fix that though. That's pretty broken. I do, as if you got rid of that with the car. Sports steering wheel. Dank as Autobahn shifter with H patterns all over the floor. Bro, we gotta have a talk. You left your CD behind, bro. What else we got? Sorry bro, just rummaging through your car. But yeah, such a sorry state, poor thing. Okay, so kind of an unsuccessful trip, but at the same time still a successful trip. Did get the power steering pump from the MX-73, but I hunted around. I did find another type of power steering pump that would have worked, possibly, but it was buried underneath an engine, and I don't have all day to be digging it out, so I just decided that stuff it, I'm just going to work with what I got, and yeah, so now I've got to work out how I'm going to get this thing tapped to be able to put a thread in it, and what thread size I'm going to be able to put in it. And I'm pretty sure, being low pressure on the top, that should more than likely just be able to put an AN fitting in it and then just put a hose straight over the top of the hose clamp, which would be alright once it's tapped. I just don't want any metal getting inside of the pump itself, otherwise it can cause damage, pump failure, all that. And I don't really want to go electric power steering pump because they're noisy, and I don't really know how to wire them up to have them work with RPMs. So yeah, we're gonna give this a go anyway. I'm gonna go past Steel Supplies and see what they've got cheap, and then we'll head back and take a look at it, and we might leave it for today, we might not. Might get to planning the pump bracket. If not, that'll do for today. Delicious. Alright, so I've just headed back to the industrial area, only to find the Steel Supply place is closed. So what the bloody hell I'm gonna do, but yeah, so that's a pain. I'm probably just going to call it for today. I'll take my parts home, probably get some drawings done, get some templates marked out for what I gotta make to actually bolt onto the block, and then from there hopefully I'll check over the next few days to see if these guys are open, and if they are, I'll come down and get the plate that I need, and then we'll start cutting, start welding, we'll get this pump on. Also worked out that I reckon I'm just going to get that tapped, that power steering pump. Just going to get tapped out, and I'm going to get it tapped to a common AN fitting size, and from there going to put the AN fitting in it so it can supply it with power steering fluid. So yeah, it's all going to work out. But yeah, that's going to be all for today. I'm just going to take these parts, or this part I should say, home, and then yeah, we'll jump onto another project, have a look into something else that I'm doing. Something's been sitting for a little bit just because it was having some electrical issues. Kept blowing fuses even with the loom swapped and everything, so I'll just have to look into that. And yeah, so next time we'll probably look at that. And yeah, that's about it for now. But yeah, cheers for watching, guys. Have a good one. Peace.